Hi, we're the Boomershines, and we have a dream of doing the Great American Loop with ourselves, our 2 little kids, and our 2 little cats.
Here's the route.
Oh, sorry. But first, we gotta find a boat. So, welcome to episode 10 of V.B.S. Virtual Boat Shopping. And today, what are we looking at?
We are gonna look at a crazy new funky boat that we've been nicknaming it the Transformer of boats. It's a Galeon, I think that's how you say it. Maybe Galeon, like the boat Galeon. Let's just say Galley.
Or let's just say the Transformer boat. So we've been looking at fixer-upper boats that we could do makeovers on, a lot more affordable, but also come with a whole host of other issues. So this is a much newer boat, a much more expensive boat, and a very different boat.
A very different boat. So it's a 2020, let's call it Galeon 510 Sky. Galeon is made, as far as I can tell, in Poland. And they are trying to make a big, strong showing here in the States. Apparently build a really good boat with some crazy features.
Yeah, when I think of boats, I don't think of Poland, but let's see what they got.
Well, who knows? Let's look at the stats. It's called a 50, but it's 51 feet. It's a twin diesel. It's an IPS, which means it's a pod drive. And right now, ready? See all the comments right now? All the comments down below. Don't get a pod! Don't do the loop with the pod. You're gonna get hit in crab traps. Which I understand that. But there are people doing the loop with pods. So I don't know.
But that's a big strike against this boat.
It is, because the leading edge of the whole undercarriage of the whole drive system is a propeller, and so if you hit something, that's going to do a lot of damage. And people are like, oh, the pods are made to break away, but yeah, okay. So there's $50,000 to put the pod back on that broke away. So pod is, I think, a strike against it. Let's see, but it is dual.
It's new, so it has all the goodies that we want.
Well,
plus,
newish.
wait till you see the other goodies. That's why we're showing you this boat.
Yeah. Okay, so let's just wait. Specs. But it is interesting. Like, what are the holding tanks? Fresh water tanks, 171 gallons.
Fuel tank, 475. That almost immediately eliminates it, right?
Unless it gets really good fuel efficiency, I think there are some stretches where that's gonna really be a nail biter on the Mississippi. So.
Okay, so
wow, we're jumping off with.
We got two potential strikes
against. But wait, look at these features. All right, let's jump in.
Wait, what's our height? The height is good. And the draft.
Well, what do we need, honey?
Oh, yeah, if you haven't watched our other videos, you need to be under 19 feet 6 inches to get under the lowest fixed bridge in Chicago. You can't be any taller than that. And you cannot draw more than 6 feet, preferably less than 5 feet. And we're going for 4.5. This one is 4.7 inches, so that's great. They don't even list the height, but if you look at the boat, I think it'd be fine.
It looks pretty. It's definitely. Look at all that beam.
Okay, 51 feet is a good length. It's not very beamy. It's only 14 feet across, which I think is pretty narrow.
I think is the narrowest boat we've looked at.
Yeah, so this boat is more nimble, but wait till you see what it does. Okay, let's go to the list.
Let's jump in. So there, right ahead, you're like, whoa, that's a different looking boat because the sides are open. So the gunnels on the Galeon, on both sides, fold down. And on this particular, on the port side, I guess they're stored somewhere, and you put in these 2 bar stools. And then the the galley countertop flips out. This window rolls down, so you can sit here and eat dinner, lunch, have a drink.
I mean, it's a party.
And what we really like is this whole aft sofa area
is incredible.
Is on a swivel. So right now they got it facing backwards, and you could swivel it around and you can face forward. So that's cool. What
I love the most about this boat, I feel like we're gonna want to combine, the best parts of all the different boats, but I love this back dining table that
transformability.
It can switch around. So like the kids could be playing in the water and I could still be sitting there at a table doing stuff and interacting. I love that feature. I think it's so smart.
And I think this is a premonition of things to come as manufacturing, these computer aided design. More boats are probably going to end up doing some crazy stuff like this. Or it'll be a flash in the pan, but that's another thing. You buy this boat, even though it's a 2020, this is a new thing. Are you going to take a huge hit on this depreciation? Is it going to be like, oh, those are incredible and they hold their value? Who knows?
And that's a big consideration as we look to buy a boat for the loop, because in essence we're buying it,
18
we're
months.
doing it the loop, and then we're selling it. So we want something that we can get as much of our money out of as we can.
For the old sea shine.
Okay.
Have we mentioned you can get a hat like this if you want a hat?
Okay.
All right. So there it is. You know, it looks a little bit more normal, but still fully open. Look at the bow. It does some cool stuff.
I mean, it'd be nimble. I feel like that would be a great boat on anchor. I don't think all that would be as great when you're at a dock.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think at slower speeds, you might get some funny looks, but if you're going loop speed, say 6-7 knots, I don't think there's any law that would say you can't have the side open.
I'll
So that's
tell you
kind
the
of cool.
law. It's the mom law that we have 2 little kids.
But they're
and
guy
2
wires. We'll see if in the pictures it shows. But there are, there are guy wires around, lifelines. So there's a starboard side. So on the starboard side, this is a sofa that goes inwards and then it goes outwards. Or it goes flat, so you could you could sleep under the stars. As we go into farther northern waters, it's chillier. But we're in Florida, I'm not sleeping out with that thing open. It'll be buggy and hot. So
does that
look at the bow. Look at the bow right here. So table pops up, and on
Love
3
that.
sides you can sit and eat dinner.
Love
Sunroof. There is a sunroof.
Is that that's crazy. Okay, let's keep going.
There,
Okay,
she's all closed up.
She looks more like a ski boat than a yacht, but carry on. Okay, so there you can see the back table is rotated back around so that it's like the normal positioning you would think of an aft table. What do we call a table on a boat? A table?
And where Shark Tank is, the name of the boat, well, above Shark Tank lifts up. This is a grill. And then this hatch opens up, and it's got a winch, and it pulls in your
Tender, which is
dinghy.
awesome too.
And it also has a rod for like life vest storage.
Oh wait, so there she is closed up.
Yeah.
So there she is all buttoned up. For the
Has
loop.
5 photos of them buttoned up.
I was thinking about something else, clearly.
And you'd never even know that, those sides folded down. Okay,
Oh.
so there's the aft.
Okay, and this
deck.
is a question I have for everyone. Why do grills always have a mirror on the back of them?
So you can make sure you're not burning the backside of your meat.
But then why don't household grills have that?
They
Have you
just
ever-
haven't caught on to the yachting phenomena yet. And then this is, all right, this is cool. Look, that's the ladder. That's the swim ladder.
But it's built into the...
That's built in, and then it goes out. The stairs are always level depending upon the height. That's just
That's
cool.
nice. Nice design details. Those Polish.
See? Look at that. Those are those stairs.
I
So
get how that works.
as it lowers
so
down,
the whole back becomes a swim platform.
yeah, it's a beach.
A beach. See, it's the
And
back
then you
of this
rotate
boat.
that around, and you got the beach, and that's pretty cool,
The
right?
back of this boat is awesome. Mm-hmm. I'm pretty convinced our cats would go.
Now wait a minute. When this all spins around, the grill also spins around.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the cats. We'll see. We may leave with 2. We may come back with 1.
Shh, don't even say that.
All right, painting area. So I'm an artist, and as we go along this adventure, we still have to pay for fuel. So I've got to continue to paint. So what we need is a boat where I can be somewhere and paint. We're always thinking it's this aft area. So what we need is a decent amount for me to at least put down a drop cloth, put up an easel, and paint there while we're at anchor or in a marina while the boat isn't rocking.
Too much. I mean, that's good space.
So there's the side folded up. So it's a little weird. You got the floor on the wall, but
But
Look
then
at
you
that.
have that. Ah. I see a glass of rosé and some friends.
just one glass. And then they're not in right now, but these are where the stanchions go up, and you would have a railing, a guy wire that would go across
Okay,
there.
forget about the cats falling.
And there's the same view.
Okay. I really like the back of this boat. But it is surprisingly narrow.
And there's the sofa on the other
there's
side.
that side sofa. So it can face out onto
Yep.
the dock area, and
Uh-huh.
it can face in. It does not look snuggerific.
It doesn't look soft. And that's some of the thing with these newer boats, and especially the European boats. Everything looks hard and square.
it
But
would
that
not get a
pretty-
high rating on my Snuggerific meter.
But look at that view. But look at the view.
I mean, I love the quilted. I mean, hello, I love quilted fabric.
All right, here's where it starts to go downhill. So that's awesome when it's open up, but shut all that, and that is a very small space. And as far as I can tell, this is the refrigerator or freezer, and this is one of the other. We don't have a dishwasher. We don't
Is that a
have
proper oven?
an oven. This is a go to the Bahamas boat for a weekend, or
Yes.
you've got 2 burners and you have a microwave, but you got a view.
And a bar. Like a real bar with
Where's
bar
the sink?
stools.
There's a sink. That's a tiny
Underneath
sink.
that. That's not living and cooking. That's meal prepping.
Look,
Oh, okay, this is more Snuggerific. I like this.
look,
Oh,
the
I
helm
forgot about
window,
this.
this lowers down.
Okay, here's another really, really smart feature. Do it.
What?
The captain's
okay.
chair.
Oh yeah, so this captain's chair, this is brilliant. It rotates, so it would be in the same plane as this, so this
Is one big
becomes
sofa.
twice as long. So this is one big sofa. This table is a high-low, it lowers down, and then you put, I don't know where the cushions come from, but the cushions go on this. So this is one huge seating pit, and then on the back side of this settee here is a pop-up TV.
So that is
So this whole
like
area,
super Snuggerific.
yeah, becomes this whole lounge area.
Okay.
Right.
Okay, so there you can see the captain's chair.
The helm seat
Helm
has
seat.
been rotated to become
This.
part of the living area.
Love that.
And then I don't know.
Those were, I don't know where
that's
those
the
were
butt.
hiding.
That's these. They're like ottomans,
Or I thought those were additional. Okay, keep going.
maybe. Okay, and there's the pop-up TV,
Okay. Nice.
looking opposite
I
view.
like that a lot.
So
but-
what it lacks here, it makes up for here.
Yep. But there's not like a lot of room. There's
It
not
does have a sunroof. This is the most transformerific boat ever.
It really is.
All right, this is the
Not the master?
Master, I believe. No, this is the VIP. This would be, wow, sign me up to be the tutor with the Boomershines. Look at this. This is the guest stay, and look at this
They
window.
have to live with us.
Look at this.
That's awesome.
Now I noticed that also on top of here is where you could potentially be eating dinner.
I'm sure there's built-in blinds. There's got to be.
So
That's
I
great.
think that's the. All right, so
Uh,
it's not terrible.
if that's
They're
a,
worse,
If that's a locker, then and there's stores there, then that's great.
but it's sleeping and
But once again, you could flip the room purposes.
I don't know
great.
whose this is. Is this 3 heads?
I don't know.
All right, this is the master. That's
Is
a
that the
different.
same head? No. Okay.
But it's a
Is
wet,
that a wet
bath.
bed? Oh,
Yeah, it's a
I don't
wet-
like a lot. So wet bath, if you don't know, is where the shower is in with the toilet room, and so everything gets wet when you take a shower, and toilet paper is never dry. And we had an RV once in New Zealand that had a
Unless
wet bath.
it's a
and-
reflection, can't be a reflection.
yeah,
Or you can be really productive. We'll leave it at that. All right, here's the master.
Okay. I'm not a huge fan of that tile, but that's a beautiful bathroom.
Head.
Head.
All right, here's the master. Full beam. You know, dedicated headboard is nice. This is actually cool. We'll see if we see another view, but it's a
Desk.
seat with this pop-up thing that has power outage. So they said you can do makeup or you can work on your computer there.
Which is great.
That looks like all storage.
Like a video editing station within
Mm-hmm.
the boat that you could keep everything. I like that.
That's gorgeous. There it is.
Ah.
I mean, that's a nice little spot to work.
Uh-huh. I like it. See, that seems more useful to me than the sofa in the master.
All right. Combo washer dryer. So for all this looks, functionality, and fun, you're giving up washing dishes and you're giving up washing clothes.
This is not a liveaboard, this is a party aboard.
Yeah.
And I'm totally down with a party aboard, but not for this loop.
You know, 6 months into the journey, are we gonna be like, okay, we folded out the full thing twice,
We lost the cat.
and we're on top of each other. But then we go out to eat dinner out here, and it all makes it better.
Oh I love that. I love when the bow has a purpose and a table more than just a flat bunny pad. I mean, I love a bunny pad. Okay, so you can see those windows into the VIP.
Right here, there's the bed underneath. Look, it's even got a little lighting under there.
That little bimini looks so tiny.
Like, what does the Flybridge have in store for us?
Oh.
I assume these are all folded flat, and then hopefully it'll pop up. Otherwise, everybody's just laying down on the whole loop. This is Rex's favorite boat. He can sleep the whole
that's
way.
perfect!
Our son falls asleep. He has nautical narcolepsy.
It's a term we've come up with. It's not an actual medical condition, but it may be because the second he gets on the
Okay, so look. Rex mode. So look, that one folds down, this one folds down. That's crazy.
What is this?
Like the designers of this boat said, let's do it one way, let's have
another
everything
way.
do two things.
I love it. These are some smart thinkers. I
Oh,
would
they're
like
Polish.
Who would have thunk?
I mean, brand new electronics. Bow thruster, stern thruster.
I mean, that's not a ship steering wheel, but this is not a ship.
All right, there she is, buttoned up, going down the loop. All this is put away. I don't know where all that lives. You got the Flybridge. Wait,
That one doesn't have a fly bridge.
this is the non-Flybridge model.
Like, it's missing something.
Maybe we saw a picture. Usually you don't have a sunroof and a Flybridge.
Okay.
Because the Flybridge, I think they showed two images.
This is photographic trickery.
All right, layout,
Okay, there's only two heads.
two heads.
And that is a wet bath.
Which for 18 months is gonna get old.
Okay, so I love some elements of this boat. I think that's super smart. I would love to design our dream boat, commission it, and put some of the elements from this boat into it. But this is not gonna work for
And this is not a loop boat. But it'll be interesting to see where all this stuff goes, say 5 years from now for a loop boat. You know, trawlers, if they start adapting some of this stuff, sign us up. That'll be boat number 2.
I feel like we should consult some, yeah. Anyway, so that's a wrap on episode 9?
10.
10?
Episode 10 of V.B.S.
Did I say that at the beginning?
You did say 10.
Okay, good.
That's how I know.
Okay. So
Anyway, so no, this is the Galeon Fly 550 is
a no.
unfortunately a no. Fantastic boat, but for living aboard for the loop, no.
Yep,
Not gonna work.
Thanks for watching. If you
Thanks for watching.
please like and subscribe and hit all the little buttons.
Yeah, and get yourself some swag at our website, theboomershines.com.
Shine on.